This will use different techniques than what we just saw.
Yes, it will.
And they mentioned them in the slide there. We're going to see there should be some very interesting dithering. There will be use of color clash to do things. I'll let you cover that one. You need to read this one.
Böjda spön by Fred of the gang. Bent rods, basically, fishing rods.
Yeah, we should also say some of these will not necessarily be generated. It will essentially just be art.
Yeah.
But
somebody will have drawn, and somebody will, in some of these cases, will have drawn every single pixel on, specifically placing them. Yeah, that is a fishing rod.
And it's a bent one.
Yeah. And they're little fish.
Yes. Almost like färjan, right?
Almost like färjan. Also, in many of these cases, there's going to be a limited number of colors that are available as well, which...
Yeah. C64, we are looking at you.
Well, also...
and the Specky, yes, I know all of that. Those are the classics.
I'd love to see something for the Amstrad, actually. That's an interesting palette. So, Back to Desire by Vision Vortex and CMR of Desire. This is a custom converter and display routine by CMR. It does not say what we will be guessing. Yes, we're totally guessing. Which that's either. I'm actually thinking that might be Amstrad based on that color scheme. Oh, what the heck? Oh no, that's what started with.
Working.
It's a NES.
Oh, it's a NES.
It's
You're
on the NES.
kidding me.
Nope.
Those are not traditional NES colors.
No, no, they're not.
That's got some serious dithering there that actually has changed some stuff up.
Sprite free as well, apparently. As well. Ab uses composite video.
Right.
So there you go. That's how that's going.
So NTSC?
It doesn't say.
All right.
Not too. I wouldn't be too sure on that anyway. Easter Bunny 2 by Caton. Caton. Graphic painted Philly design of 64. Yes, there we go.
197 or 147. That's a 4 truck. Oh, that's got.
That's a nice rabbit.
That's nice. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't they still discovering new graphics modes on the Commodore 64?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
There's different combinations of pixel width and graphics and colors.
And throwing thing and tricking the raster into doing things it's not supposed to. But yeah, this picture, well, as you see here, as it's going through the bits, the previous screens had the actual color before the actual application of the color clash and special tricks to do that. And it matters whether it's a PAL or NTSC machine, what you look at that on.
Yeah. Number 4 is I'm Still Standing by CP. This one's on the Amiga, so your 32 colors. Just done in D-Paint 4.
A little Elton John nod there. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
No, we knew that.
Sorry, yeah, I missed that one. I'm sorry.
Oh, well.
Of course.
Yeah.
Understandable then.
But now, when 32 colors, but those 32 colors can be picked from a palette of 4,096.
Yeah, you can have any 32 colors you like in the 8-bit spectrum.
Looking like a true survivor.
32-bit spectrum.
Feeling like a little kid. Yeah, it's the lyrics. Yeah,
no,
of course.
He's totally got the Elton John thing in here.
Cute.
Very interesting also seeing the actual steps that went through that.
Yeah, that's kind of required. It's part of the proof that it's not an AI doing it.
Next up is Cairo by Apollyon of Arclight Designs, a C64 multicolor picture with sprites in the side borders. Lots of thank yous in this one, but you'll have to read it yourself.
Well, I'm actually seeing the picture on another screen, so that's part of why.
Yeah.
That now on the stream, this may look too clean. If you back up from this a bit, it really looks gold. I mean, I'm looking on another screen that is further away, and it looks better than the screen right in front of me. which is part of the reason why I was so I was taken
Yeah,
aback.
you need to move. You need to move. If a picture's a bit chunky, you need to move back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the use of the color shading together really works well at a distance on that picture. So, final strike from Bev of Vanity. This is going to be Amstrad.
It is at Amstrad.
I did not see the guys from Vanity, and I didn't see Amstrad yet, so they're here.
Oh, you got a day. You got a day.
Yeah, and just again, the Amstrad has a different palette. It's it has more colors than a C64. It has more colors than 16, but I think it's 24 colors, and a lot of them are half the.
They were kind of picked
Right.
better as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that orange is not something you see on the 8 bits much. And although wasn't the Amstrad originally an 8-bit? I can't remember if it was 8 or 16.
I think it's 8.
It's stated 8. I think.
Yeah,
So-
okay, it's 8.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
8.
not going to say that within earshot of Frankie, or I might get hit.
Well, no, I
No,
don't.
it's-
Frankie's not an expert on that. We did say that at one point that it was a French machine, and it's not.
Number
British.
7, Unseen Threat by Bala Koala. Another Amiga picture, low res 32. Low res would be 320 by 256.
No,
200.
200, that's a yes,
Yeah.
sorry.
But 256 on a PAL machine, 200 on an
Yeah, I had a
NTSC.
PAL machine, so
Yeah.
there you go.
Nice.
Mushrooms.
Well,
Mushroom here, anyway.
more of a cartoon thing, but yeah, the good shading on these. I find it interesting. He must have he took out the fellow and then worked much on the dragon portion there.
I'll be interested to know if if we were using a tablet for that, or if he actually pixeled all that
Yeah, that's a
smearing.
good
If
question.
he pixeled it all props, basically.
Number 8, Escape from Neon City by Sulaby, Virtual Dreams and Extend. That is a Commodore 64 one.
That's
Real Streets of Rage vibe here, I think.
Yeah. And
Streets
is it
of Fire-
Gex
Streets of
or?
Fire.
yeah, and maybe Gex, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the high-res version. And then the... Wait a minute, is this entire thing high-res? This is high-res. This is not multicolor. This is all high-res. Also, isn't that slightly wider? Yeah. Okay, so he did... Those were steps... I need to know how he did that. Out for a Date by Tomek, another OCS picture. 32 colors, PAL, ProMotion, and D-Paint. ProMotion is a sort of a D-Paint-like that came out for Windows.
Bright
And-
colors, nice.
And then he would have taken that picture, saved his IFF, and moved it back into D-Paint just to make sure that colors were right. And that it looked right on the machine. You see in that previous picture, you saw that block thing in the center. That's how he was using the dithering techniques to get extra browns for this rock creature.
Yeah. It's a lot of work, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Got a Zelda vibe from that. Entry number 10, Woman by Mon of Oxygen. Oxygen Forever. Oh, Atari SDE, I just saw it down there. Ooh, very nice.
Yes.
There's a lot of dithering in this one. If you want to see how to do fades properly, there you go. So from a worked out on paper first by the looks of things, and
And then that's the yeah.
yep.
That felt tip, and then brought into the ST, and then
then
And
all
then
the,
pixelated. and
then
stuff.
all the dithering done in there. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stages to this one. Just looking at Party Mode.
Number 11, the Expedition Vassal of Joker in Sweet 16. It's on an Amiga OCS again.
And it's too bad that we can't play Space Deliria
Yeah.
during this.
By Dr.
But
Awesome.
yeah.
But that's nice.
Yes, Bjorn Lin, known as Dr. Awesome, of course, long-time Amiga musician. Not so much these days, though.
No, but still making music. That's good.
Yep.
Is he still at Team 17?
I don't know. He possibly makes stuff occasionally for them,
I
but
hate to say this, I'm not too sure many people are at Team 17
Yeah,
anymore.
I'm not sure anymore.
yeah, but he's doing a lot of sample business and stuff. But
Yeah.
that was the source of inspiration for this picture.
Well, the person being warped up in the background is an interesting touch.
Yeah.
Hong Kong Super Cup 1986 by Exocet of Dentrifus and Uprough. This is a Thompson TO8, TO9, TO9 Plus, which are French, he says. I was going to get that wrong. I was going to say they were German.
French 8-bit computers from about 85.
Maximum 2 colors per 8x1 block.
Oh. Used them quite nicely.
That was a common technique on some of the early 80s machines. You could have you'd have big blocks, and you could only have 2 colors within those blocks. It was impossible to have 3. So drawing any kind of color detail was a real exercise in frustration.
Yeah, because you need a border, and yeah. Also, that orange there is closer to the one from the Amstrad as well.
Yeah, the notorious one for that is the Spectrum, of course.
Yes, the Spectrum. Well, and the BK in Russia that has a similar one.
And G13 is Specimen by Oni on the Amiga. Yes. NTSC Amiga.
Yes.
Yes.
Oni said that he. Oni said that he did it. This is 16 colors.
Mm-hmm.
That's well, yeah. Oni would.
Is it 16?
He said it was. I think he said it was 16, but we're gonna have to look closer because that doesn't look like 16.
Well, on the other hand, I mean, it's a very comic style. You know, you got the lines around it and something like that. That type of thing works well on low color machines.
It does,
because you can have lots of flats if you need to.
Okay, so there's a bit of purple there and everything. Yeah.
It's in high res as well,
Yeah.
so that could
Yeah.
high res could be avoiding the alias.
It's
sure.
another Amiga 500 track. Sorry about that. I'm still in the music business. This is Extensa by Jacob Dreamweb. 16 colors picture made at the party.
So in the last 48 hours.
Yeah. High lace. Yeah.
Very nice trees. Oh, are those fish? No, they're not fish. And you can see his use of the color palette up top in that bit. He removes it out.
Now this is 16 color.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Without the block limitations, though.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
Amiga. Well, I think I was thinking that he was referring to
Yeah.
the 2 Amiga pieces, not.
Yes, I was.
So, Saturn Serenity by Critical of Sweet 16, Rebels, and Brainstorm. And 32 colors, 5-bit planes. OCS, ECS, 320 by 256.
So a proper Amiga. I remember reading a fanzine back in the 90s that I swear to God had a character like this in it. Nowhere near exactly like this. I'm not suggesting it's a copy or anything, but the whole like man walking around with a planet as a head was a very
I do recall that as well.
Yeah.
I actually read something like that. Yeah.
Yes, but again, lots of dithering in this. Look at the fire at the background if you want to see some good examples of that.
I'm just looking at the flower things out in front and how angular they are and how that was done. The Boinged Eagle Attacks the Falcon by Stephist of BAC. But don't worry, both are fine.
Yeah.
Paper and pencil, deluxe shop, deluxe paint 3. So this is
It's Amiga again.
Amiga,
yeah. Oh, and this also could be put on an Atari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't take this as a.
No, he said
Yeah.
he made it in such a way that it could be imported into the and shown on an Atari.
Well, I
Yeah.
think he wants all the Atari sceners to see it.
I'm fairly sure he does. That's quite an Eaglesoft head, though.
It is.
Eaglesoft being one of the more important North American C64 groups.
The boinged eagle, honestly. What's boinged about it? Okay, entry 17. Facet of Lemon is giving us Graceful. Facet, big name in the old days.
Yeah, well, still today. He's been doing a lot of work
Yeah,
and visiting a lot of parties in the last, well, obviously not in the past 3 years, but, you know.
No. Oh, God, yes.
Yeah. That's some serious pixeling. Yeah.
Yeah. Entirely on the Amiga as well, by the looks of things.
Yeah.
Can you hook tablets up to Amigas these days?
Yes.
I thought you could. I thought somebody must have done that.
I did. I hooked up a Wacom to mine through the adapter that our friends in Lamers sell, the small one, and it does work. There is no software currently that actually can use all the buttons.
It's another Amiga picture coming up. The Watchmaker, made by Maid. Made of Bond. Still love Maid's image from the Racer demo that I made music for the 64. Yeah. Great work, Maid. Oh.
Nice fake transparency there on that monitor.
Yeah. Because it's hard to do transparencies in a palletized in a palletized system because you got to waste like half the colors doing it.
Yeah. I don't see any colors wasted in this one.
No, not at all.
Soulmates Never Die by Slayer of Ghost Town.
Yeah. Ghost Town bringing it hard this revision.
Yes.
There's a lot coming in.
And another Amiga OCS picture, 32 colors, 320 by 256. Oh, nice dog.
Good dog.
Again, insane dithering. It really, just have to get so good.
Well, not just the dithering, the way that it's got the grass there, which is less dithered and more contrast.
Yeah. The grass is essentially monochrome, but that's it's a very, very good effect.
Yeah, good use of swirls everywhere.
Yeah,
in
I mean, you don't notice what the aliasing. I mean, there's no anti-aliasing on that.
No.
But it looks fine.
I heard this track before.
You may have heard it a lot.
Yes. Entry 20 is Broken Souls by Danny. The Black Lotus, more Amiga. This is using the extra half bright mode. Now, this is basically a way of doubling your colours as long as you don't mind them being the same as your previous 32, but half as bright.
Perfect mix with the naming of this one because this is the Broken Bakery remix of Comic Bakery, of course. So Broken Wings thing. Yeah. Nice.
Just thinking that when I saw it.
EHB was very handy for obviously anti-aliasing because you had a free colour on the way to black.
Am I mistaken here, or has Danny been away for a while?
I think he might have done. Well, it's the Black Lotus been away for a while.
Well,
Danny,
but Danny, I think may have been away for 10+ years.
Well, it's remote, so he's not exactly hit back here. So.
Well, no, but I mean, back to the scene and back to drawing pictures. I think he stepped away for a while.